Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week 5, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. So today is, my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Tuesday the 4th of February, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is, well, we're in section 1, so we're just going to be looking at simplifying algebraic expressions. It's exactly what we did yesterday. We're going to start off with that, section number 1.
Excuse me, Ms. Petit.
Yes,
The swelling in my hand went down, so I'm going to be writing.
that's good. Simplifying algebraic expressions. And you can't be getting involved in stuff like that. I don't understand why you'd be getting involved in stuff like that. That don't make no sense.
Did he punch me first, man?
Antoine, I am speaking to you. I'm not having a dialogue. I'm saying you can't be involved with stuff like that. Come on, man. So we have, and now what happened? Come on. So what we have to do is we're gonna begin with section number 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. I want to separate the screen so we could make the best use of this. So we have like multiple questions on this. So see how much we could get done if we just separate these things. So let's see. What I'm going to do is, let me put this in the chat, just a heading in the chat, because I want to make use of all the screen time that we have. So all right. So let's go ahead and begin. So let me do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on another screen. So we have as much space as we could get. So I'm gonna separate my screen. You don't have to do so in your book. I'm just doing it so I would have enough space. Hopefully we could make use of all this. So yeah, let's do that. And then let's be a little more greedy and let's do it like this. So we're gonna really make use of all this. There we go. Good. Okay, so question number 1. So my first question is going to be number 1. So again, we just want to simplify these expressions. So say I have, let me go ahead and do this. Let me see it. This is, yeah, I like this question. It's a good question. Let me go ahead and show it to you all. So this is the question that we'll be doing. I'll put it in the first column. But the question states, let me right there, the question states that, hey, what if we have 5m all over n to the 3rd power, and we wanna square this. Okay, so we have 5m always all over n to the 3rd power, everything raised to the 2nd power. All right, that's what we have. Tell me, how am I gonna answer this question? Some of you were here yesterday, and you're gonna, if you remember, what we're gonna do?
Apply the power 2 to everything in the parentheses.
Very good. We're gonna apply the power 2 to everything in the parentheses. So we're gonna say, okay, we're gonna say 2 is gonna be applied to what? 5. 2 is gonna be applied to what? M. And 2 is gonna be applied to n to the third power. And that's the deal right there. N to the third power. So what do we have? We have what? It's gonna be equal to 5 what? 5 what? 5 squared,
Squared.
right? Y'all gotta help
M
me.
squared.
M, right? M what? M squared. All over. We're gonna have
N
what?
cubed.
N to the
N5, N to the
N5?
fifth power.
No, it's not gonna be N5.
That's
No,
why
no.
I was shaved it.
So we have, what do? We say 5 squared, M squared, and n to the third power, all raised to the power of 2. All right. Does this make sense to y'all? Let me know, please, before I move on. Does this make sense to you all? before
Yes,
I move on?
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Question, Mr. Patel.
Go ahead.
I noticed that in the first part of the equation, the exponent is on the outside of the brackets, but then on the second part where the n is, there's one inside.
This one?
Why is? Yes, sir.
Because we applied the power 2 to this entire term. All right. So we applied, so here we applied 2 to 5. Here we apply 2 to m because it's just m. So we just say 5 squared, m squared. But when we have n to the third power, we have to apply the power 2 to the n to the third power. Understand?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Makes sense? Yes. Dwanisha, where's Dwanisha Adderley?
Good night.
Dwanisha, do you understand what I did here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are we gonna do next?
Find the great common factor.
That's Dwanisha speaking? Dwanisha, that's you?
Oh no, no, sir, that was me.
Okay,
But
so what are we gonna do here? What grade are you in,
I
by the way?
I was supposed to ask you if this was Maths BJC or BGCSE.
What grade are you in?
Grade 12,
Okay, do you understand how to do this?
something like that.
Okay, so that's working. How are we gonna do this?
Would it be n to the power 3 take away 2?
No. So you understand how we applied the 2 to the 5 and the 2 to the m and the 2 to the n
Yeah.
to the third power?
Yeah, sir.
Good. The next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna say that we have to do 5 squared. And what is 5 squared?
25.
Very good. Why is 5 squared 25?
Because it would be 5 times 5.
It's 5 times 5. Very good. 5 times 5 is going to be 25. Good. And then, so that's gonna be 25 here. And we're gonna have what? M squared, right? M squared, right?
Yes, sir.
All over. Now here's the thing. Once you have a power to the outside, the power on the inside and the power on the outside, you have to multiply them. Again, class, once you have a power on the inside and a power on the outside, you have to multiply these powers. So when we multiply them, we have to do what? What is 3 times 2?
6.
6.
So it's gonna
And
be
then you put N6.
n to the power of 6. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Or no? Let me know if y'all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Understand.
Yes. Good.
No,
So
sir,
we-
I don't understand.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for those who don't understand, let me go ahead and do it again. We have 5 to the second power. We have 2 to the power of n, right? And then we have 2 to the power of, well, we have m to the power of 2. We have 5 squared. And we have n to the third power to the power of 2. So we apply 2 to every term in this expression. That's the first thing we did. And after we do that, all we need to do, so we are left with what? 5 squared, m squared, n to the third power, all raised to the power of 2, all right? And so 5 squared is going to be what? 25. M squared is going to be M squared. And then 3 times 2 is going to be n to the power of 6.
6.
All right. All right. And that's how we do it. Should I do another example or you all pretty much understand that?
Next example, please.
Do another example. Yes, go ahead.
So we times it.
So you multiply it, yes. You multiply it.
So how come you have it squared instead of putting it 3 times 2?
What you mean? You mean here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I applied the 2 to the whole term. So before I multiply it, it's my preliminary step. So once I have it like this, then I say 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay. So that's
So
fine.
thank you.
Yeah. Let's do another one. Do
You said
another-
we have to draw the lines too, right?
No, you don't have to draw lines. I just separate it because I want space. I want like double a lot of space. You don't have to separate it like me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let me move this and shove it like that, and then let's see this. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. Y'all think y'all could do another one? Let's do another one. Let's try. So we have number 2. Oopsies, number 2. Number 2. Number 2. It's gonna be what? Let's say we have 6. It doesn't always have to be M, right? We could use different letters, right? So let's say 6x all over y to the what? 3rd power. And we do this, and we have to square this, okay? So question, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? What's the first thing I'm going to do? Tell me, please.
6 squared.
6
Then-
squared,
Squared.
6 squared, and then what else?
X squared.
And then x squared.
All over
Uh-huh.
y squared.
All over
No,
y.
y to the 3rd power squared.
Very good. So it's going to be equal to. So the first thing we're going to do, right? We're going to take the 2 and we're going to apply it to each term inside of this expression. So what does that mean? That means simply that we're going to say, okay, son, we're going to take this 2, apply it to the 6. Going to take this 2, apply it to the x. And we're going to take this y to the 3rd power and apply it to, and take the 2, apply it to the y to the 3rd power. So what are we going to have? This is going to be equal to what? 6
36.
squared. 6 squared, right? And then x squared, right? So x squared.
And then y to the power of 6. Or
Y to the power
Or-
of? Y to the power of? We're going to say y to the
Six.
power of 3 first. All raised
oh,
to
y
the
to the
what?
power of 3 squared.
All, yeah, squared. Very good. Do we understand this part? Let me know if y'all understand this part, what I just did. This
Yes,
first
Mr.
part.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all sure? I'm not only talking to 3 persons. Do we understand how I got this
Yes, sir.
part? Let me know if
Yes,
you
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
So we applied the 2 to each term. All right. So the 2 is applied to 6. The 2 is applied to x, and the 2 is
Yes,
applied
sir.
to the y to the 3rd power. Okay. Next, it's gonna be equal to 6 squared is what? 6 squared is
36.
36. Very good. So 6 squared is 36, and then we have x squared. Oopsies. We have x squared. So it's gonna be x squared. X squared. And what we're gonna do to y to the 3rd power and 2, what are we gonna do with that?
Multiply.
Multiply, right? So once we have an exponent on the inside and we have an exponent on the outside, what are we doing? Gonna do to the powers?
Multiply.
Multiply the power. So 3 times 2 is what?
Six.
Okay.
Times
Y.
Y
Y.
to the y to the 6. Very good. So 36x squared all over y to the 6th power. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know, please, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Paddy.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So what do we do here?
Raise the watching, please.
Yes, we can. So we're gonna apply the 2 to the 6. That becomes 6 squared. We apply the 2 to the x. That becomes x squared. We apply the 2 to the y to the 3rd power. That becomes y to the 3rd power all squared. Then we say 6 squared, which is 6 times 6, which is 36. We say x squared. We put that there. And 3 times 2 is 6. And so that's why we have this there. Okay. Let's do another question. So let me go ahead and do number 3. Number 3. So number 3 is going to be say I have 4 p all over q to the 3rd power all raised to the power of 2. All right. Without me doing it first, what y'all think y'all answer is gonna be? Without me doing it first, what y'all think y'all answer is gonna be?
AP to the power. No.
It's not gonna be 8p.
No, 16p to the power 2.
16p.
16p to the power 2.
And all over Q.
Over Q to the power 6.
Very good. Anyone else want to try? How are we gonna get this third one? What are we gonna do? What's this? Anyone else? What's the answer for this one, for number 3?
I'll try.
Go ahead, Michael.
So first we have to find the square root of 4.
Not the square root.
I mean, we have to
4.
lay it out 4 times 4,
Uh-huh.
which is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna be 16p squared,
Yes.
and then the denominator, which is gonna be q to the power 6.
Very good. Q to the power 6. So we have, it's gonna be what? 4. So we're gonna take the, let me write this down properly. So we're gonna take the 2 and we're gonna apply it to what? The 4. No, wrong color. Wrong color. We're gonna take the 2 and we're gonna apply it to the what? Apply it to the 4. Take the 2, apply it to the what? P. Take the 2, apply it to the what? 3. Which means, therefore, we're gonna have 4 squared. So we're gonna have 4 squared. And we're gonna have p squared all over, open bracket,
And then Q
q
cubed.
q to the 3rd power, right? All raised to the power of what? To the power of 2. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Now, question: what is 4 squared? What is 4 squared?
16.
4 squared is going to be 16.
16.
Why? Because 4 times 4 is
16.
16. Very good. And we have p squared, right? P squared all over what? Once we have a power on the inside and a power on the outside, what are we going to do to the powers?
The times that you multiply.
We're going to multiply it. So it's going to be 3 times 2, which gives us what?
6.
Gives us 6. Gives us 6. Very good. Does this make sense to y'all? Let me know if this makes sense. Let me
Yes,
know
sir.
if that makes
Yes,
sense.
sir.
Makes sense. All right.
Yes,
If you
sir.
understand these 3 examples, put I inside the chat. If you understand these 3 examples, put I inside the chat. If you do not understand them, put N. If you do not understand them, put N. But if you do understand, then put I inside the chat. Do I have a volunteer to explain number 3? Any volunteers to explain number 3 for me? Again, if you understand, put I inside the chat. If you do not understand, put N. And I need a volunteer to explain number 3, please. I need a volunteer to explain number 3. So no one wants to volunteer.
do it?
Go ahead, Ariana. Explain number 3,
Okay.
please.
So basically, what we did was okay, I don't know about the first part, but I know about the second and third. But basically,
Mhm.
all we did.
Go ahead, Ariana. We're waiting on you. I don't know what happened though. Maybe someone went to the door. Go ahead. Ariana. Ariana. Okay, I can't.
Good night.
Yes. Yeah, you were explaining it to us.
Okay, so basically, what we did, we added 4 to the power of 2, and then we multiplied.
Okay, you have to tell the person who's giving you the answer that you have to do it on your own. So whoever that is giving you the answer, just tell them that you want to do it on your own. Because we want to hear you. So go ahead, Ariana.
I don't know why he's giving me the answer. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's really, shut up.
Okay, so Ariana, apparently you're playing. So we can't have you on here if you're playing, right? We have to have you if you're focused because you're explaining it. So go
I'm not
ahead.
playing.
So go ahead, Kendall, and explain this, please. Kendall Miller. Oh, you need a mic. Let me If I allow you to speak, please make sure that you're not playing. All right.
So we have 4p over q to the power of 3 and over and u squared. So we have 4 squared, which is 16, p multiplied p to the squared, which is p squared, over q to the power of 6, because 3 times 2 is 6.
Good. Anyone else want to try to explain it?
I can try to split it.
Go ahead.
First, we apply 4 to the power 2.
So we apply 2 to each term.
Yes,
So we have,
so, and then
go ahead.
yes, so, and then we say what is 4 squared? 4 squared is 16.
Good.
And then since the cube had a 3 on it, and then it's a 2. You multiply 3 times 2, it gives you 6, and it could be 16p squared over q6 or q. Yeah.
Q to the power 6. Very good. All right. So that's that. Let's do another question. So hopefully y'all understand that. If you don't understand that, what you need to do is you need to just look at these examples and go and do them over and over again. But I think that's enough examples for you to get the picture on what we're trying to do here. All right. So what we need to do now is, let me go ahead and give another type of question. So we're going to say, okay. This is a good question. I like this one. Let's go ahead and let's do this one. I like this one. So just algebra. I simplify an algebraic expression. So we have 13. Okay, so we have 13 minus 3 open bracket t plus what? Plus what? Plus 5 plus what? 40. So our goal is to simplify this algebraic expression. All right, anyone have any idea on how we are going to simplify this algebraic expression? What are we gonna do?
Set in the bracket first.
We're gonna do, okay, so we're gonna work with inside the brackets first, but we have t plus 5. Can we simplify t plus 5?
No.
No, mom.
No,
Put
sir.
a like together.
We do the like terms, group them.
So we're gonna group the like terms. What like terms we could group together, you're saying?
We have t plus 5 and we have 4t. No, we have t and
So can we
13 and
uh,
5 and 40
can we
plus 2.
transfer the t outside of the bracket to that t over there and then like make it like a
So you're saying,
negative t?
so you're saying that you want to take this t out of the brackets and put it to the 40?
Yes, sir.
No, you can't do it like that.
Expand the brackets.
By -3 by
Anyone else?
Excuse
Can
me, excuse me.
You could
Jerry.
expand the
multiply.
bracket.
expand the brackets? I don't understand what you mean by that.
Yes, sir.
Can we move the 5,
Okay, so do
the
3
plus 5?
times.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Negative. Okay, -3 times t, and then you do. So your answer will be 13. Take away 3t plus 5 plus 40, and then that's for you group the like terms.
Close, but not correct.
Can I go?
Go ahead, Kendall.
So -3 times t, that's -3t, and then -3 times +5, which is -15. And then you can do this.
So you're telling me, but I need to, I want to operate. Remember they told me that from yesterday that I need to PEMDAS. I need to work with inside the brackets first. So
Pardon me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead, Genesis.
Would you say T5?
T5. Okay, so I have T plus
That's for
5.
D.
So 1 second. I have T plus 5. Class, can I simplify T plus 5?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why can I not simplify?
sir.
Okay,
They are not.
okay.
They
Who
ain't-
think I could simplify T plus 5? Let me know. Put inside the chat if you think I could simplify T plus 5. Put I if you think I could simplify it. Put N if you don't think I could simplify it. Right? Put I if you think I could simplify it. Put N if you don't think I could simplify it. I have T plus 5. Can I simplify T plus 5? Put I if you think I could simplify it. Put N if you don't think I could simplify it. So what did y'all put? I or N?
Mr. Petit,
What y'all put?
And
And
Okay, good. Why can't we simplify this?
no, like
they
terms.
unlike.
They are
Yeah,
unlike
like terms.
terms. Unlike terms. Right? They are unlike
Wait,
terms.
if you were,
So-
if it was times,
Mr.
then
Petit.
you would like
If it was
55?
if it was times, yes, you could do that, but it's addition. So we can't do that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And when it's unlike terms, you subtract.
If it's unlike terms, you can't simplify it. You just can't. So it's just T plus 5. We can't do nothing with that. So what we could do,
Mr. Petit,
go ahead and Nakaria, what you want to say?
I think I see where I went wrong. Okay, so I said you do 3 times t, right? You
Uh-huh.
also have to do -3 times 5.
Okay. And what did I give you?
That would give you -15. So it'll be 13, take away 15t. No, it will be 13, take away 3t, take away 15t plus 40.
Yes, very good. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to distribute. All right. So we're going to get rid of the brackets because we cannot simplify T plus 5. We can't do that, right? So we're gonna do here, let me go ahead and erase this. What we're gonna do here is I'm going to, let me go here. So I'm going to, let me use a blue. So I'm going to multiply -3 with what? T. That's gonna be equal to 13, right? 13. -3 multiplied by T is what? Negative what? -3t, okay? And then we have what? We have -3 multiplied by 5 is what?
5.
Negative
Five.
what? What is 3 times 5? 15.
-15.
Very good, 15, good. Plus, what is this?
40.
40. 40. Now I'm good, right? I am finished with this question. I could go home, done, right?
No, sir.
No.
no,
What do we have to do at this point?
We're going to say
We're going to do what?
you're gonna group them. You're gonna group them now.
Very good. So I'm going to group my like terms. So my like terms is going to be my t's. So I'm going to put my t's here. So I have -3t, right? Plus what? Plus what?
40.
40. Then I have what? It's going to be green. Then I have my whole numbers, right? Please give me green. I have my whole numbers, which is, it's gonna be whole numbers. It's gonna be 13, right? And what else? Negative what? 15. So I'm gonna bring them together as well. So what do we have? We have, it's gonna be equal to 13 minus what? Minus what? Minus 15. And so what do we have? This is gonna be equal to, what is 13 minus 15?
-2.
13 minus 15?
2.
It's
Negative
actually 2, but you take the sign, you take the sign of the bigger number. You take the sign of the bigger number, so it's gonna be what? -2.
-2.
-2. And then what is the
2 plus
negative
t.
3t plus 4t? It's gonna be what? Plus what?
1.
Because we take the sign of the bigger number. 4 minus 3
70.
is, we take the sign of the bigger number,
1.
and it's positive. And 4 minus 3 is what? 1.
1. So
One.
positive 1.
So it's 1t.
1t.
1t. And 1t. 1t is just t. So it's just gonna be equal to what? Negative,
I could be honest, you I lost.
negative t, -2 plus what? Plus t. Okay. Let me know if you understand that. Anyone understand this or no? We don't understand this.
No, so.
No, so.
Can you do it
I
again,
don't
please?
understand it.
I did something like this.
No.
I don't want to understand.
No, we don't understand it. Okay. So let's go ahead
Look.
and who else do not understand how what we're doing here? You do not understand.
I don't understand.
I don't.
I don't understand.
I don't.
I don't understand.
I try and figure out why we subtracting the 3t and the 4t.
Okay, so
Mr.
Sash,
Petit,
go ahead.
can you check my answer in the chat, please?
Yeah, your answer is not correct. Because you are not respecting your negative signs. All right, so let's go ahead and multiply it again. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna distribute. So we say -3 multiplied by t is gonna give us what? -3t. Is that not right? And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take -3 and multiply it by what? 5, and that gives us what? -15, right? So that's pretty simple. We take the -3 multiplied by the t, that gives us -3t. We take the -3 multiplied by the 5, that gives us what? 15, -15. So we have -3t minus 15, right? Perfect. Next, we bring down the 13, and we bring down the 4t. So we have 13 minus 3t minus 15 plus 4t. Good. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna group together our like terms. So we're gonna group together our 13 and 15. We group them together. And then we group together our -3t and our 4t, right? So we have 13 minus 15. What is 13 minus 15? Again, what is 13 minus 15?
2.
13,
-2.
13 minus
Negative.
15.
-2.
-2. We take the sign of the bigger number. And then the next thing we have is -3 plus 4. What is -3 plus 4? That's going to be what?
1.
1. So -3t plus 4 is 1t. Do y'all understand how we got 1t or no? Y'all understand?
So I have a question.
Yes, so.
Go ahead, Kanan.
No, I don't understand that
So,
part.
so Mr. Petit, basically the reason we ain't subtracting 2 minus 70 because they're in a like numbers.
The reason why I mean what?
Because it into two groups. The reason we ain't subtracting them is because they're in a like numbers.
Yeah, they're not. You mean which terms you're talking about?
The number versus the numbers in the brown.
Yes. We're not subtracting, we're not operating on them because they're unlike terms. We can't do that. All right.
Thank
so
you.
do we understand how I got -3t plus 4t is 1t? You understand that?
I think so.
No, sir. No, sir.
So I have -3, right? Plus 4. Do y'all know how to do this? -3 plus 4.
Yes, sir.
What is
No.
-3 plus 4?
One.
Plus 1.
One.
One.
Positive one.
Positive 1.
You can always switch it around if you want.
Yeah. So -3 plus 4 is 1. That's why -3t plus 4t is 1. T.
And it's a positive one because you take the
The
sign of
parts in the front of the boy.
Yeah, you take the sign of the bigger number. Right?
Mr. Petit.
So,
Mr. Petit.
yes, go ahead.
So that means if it was -3 plus 3, it would have been 0.
That's
right?
correct. Uh-huh.
Oh, I get it now.
Yes.
So
So -3 plus 4 is 1. So do I need to draw circles? Okay, apparently I need to draw circles. Let me draw the circles. So, Antoine, how many circles do you see?
Oh, now my understand. I see.
No. Antoine, how many circles do you see?
Wow. I see 3 circles.
You sure you see 3 circles?
Yes, sir.
How many circles do you see now?
4.
How many green circles do you see?
1. You have
Uh-huh.
2 green circles now.
Good. And what else?
3 green circles.
And then what else?
4 green circles.
4 green circles. So we have 3 negatives and 4 positives, right? So now we just gonna what? Cancel, right? So the positive and the negative cancel out. The positive and negative cancel out. The positive and negative cancel out. Leaving us with what? 1 what?
1
1 positive. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so I need to do another example of number 4, right? So let's go ahead and do another example. Okay. Hopefully a better example. You gotta understand this. Okay, so it's gonna be number 5. So number 5, we're gonna have
Excuse me, it's the
mm-hmm.
my birthday today.
That's good. So it's gonna be 17 minus 2, open bracket, t plus 2 plus 9t. All right. I think it should be good. Perfect. Okay, so what's the first thing we're gonna do, class? What's the first thing we're gonna do?
Expand the bracket.
We're going to
Group them.
distribute. So let me ask the question again. What's the first thing we're gonna do?
Distribute.
The 2 to the what's in the bracket.
That's not everyone who is answering. And then what you could say, oh, Mr. Petit, I didn't understand. So let's try this again. What's the first thing we're gonna do?
Distribute.
Distribute what?
The 2t.
Distribute the
In the
negative 2.
bracket.
Distribute the negative 2. That's the first thing that we're gonna do. All right. Let me unmute some of you all who are not able to speak. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to distribute the negative 2. So we're gonna take this
Positive.
-2 and we're going to send it across the equal sign. Not the equal sign. Let me think about algebra.
Positive.
We're gonna take this is not my color. Stay consistent. This is gonna be. So we're gonna take the -2 and bring it and distribute it to the 2. Distribute it to the what? This 2. And so we have what? Keep the 17, right? Keep the 17, right? Minus, so -2 times t is gonna be what? -2 what?
T.
-2t. And -2 times what? 2 is gonna be what? -2 times 2 is gonna be what?
-4.
It's gonna be negative what? -4. Right? Plus. Right? Plus. What is this?
90.
90. Right?
90.
That's 90. Excellent. Now what we're gonna do at this point? We're gonna do what?
Group them.
Group the like terms. So we're gonna group the what?
2t and the 90.
The negative 2t and the 90. Right? We bring them over together like that. And else, what else we're gonna group together?
Oui.
We're gonna group together what? The 14 and the what?
We're
gonna group the 14 and the what? The 14
17 and the 4.
17. Sorry, the 17 and the negative 4. Why are we grouping the 17 and the negative 4? Why are we grouping them?
Because they don't have variables at the back.
Because they are constants. They are numbers, right? It's gonna be equal to what? 17 minus what?
4.
Minus 4. Very good. Let me change this around. Please make sure that your mic is muted. We do not want to hear your background. It's going to be negative 2t plus what? Plus what?
90.
Plus 90. Okay. So let's simplify. This is going to be equal to, what is 14? Sorry, what is 17 minus 4? That's going to be what?
13.
13.
You're sure?
13.
17 minus 4 is what?
Yeah. 13.
13. 13.
Yeah,
Very
13.
good. 13. Good. You're sure? Antoine? 17 minus 4?
Sure.
Right?
13.
13. Good. And what are we going to do at this point? 1 second.
2t and 90.
Negative 2 plus 90.
Plus 10t, 11t.
It's 7.
So we have negative 2t plus 9t is going to be what?
2 means 7.
Positive
Positive
7.
what? Positive 7.
7.
7t. Why? Because we what? We subtract and take the sign of the
Bigger number.
bigger number. Or you just could say 9 minus 2. Like if you want to switch it around, just could say 9 minus 2. Okay.
Excuse me, Titi, if
Go
we
ahead.
do a next example, can we change the variable?
You want to change the variable from t? Let's change the variable then.
Yes, sir, because this T
Yes,
is looking
sir.
like
T is looking like plus sign.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It keeps confusing me.
Okay, so let's do the different variable. Or
Mr. Petit,
yes.
what I get confused on is how come we using the second number like what it has? Like how on oh no, I look like both of them like that. Like how like if 17 had a plus next to it, which one will we use? Will we use 17
this?
plus or will we use the negative 4?
You mean
Yeah.
this one? Well, this one, because it's by itself, it's positive automatically, right? So we just bring that down. And then any other number, we use the number that's to the, we use the sign that's, excuse me, we use the sign that's to the left of it. So we would use negative 2t, and then we use negative 4, and then we use positive 9, all right? So we always use a sign that's to the left of it. Now for 17, there's no sign to the left of it, but this is positive 17, right? So that's what this one is. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do another one. So y'all want a different variable, so we're gonna give you a different variable. Let's use z. Or z is more confusing. Let's be kind. Let's be. A is too easy.
What you mean A is too easy? It's just a letter, Mr. D.
A is too easy. Negative.
I like A.
A is too easy. Open bracket. Let's use X, something like that. A.
Ever since I started this, I've hated X.
Plus
Mr.
3.
T, X could look like a multiplication sign.
That's the point. Let's do 10a. See if that makes sense. So let's write down. Let's see. So we have 18 minus 2a plus 3 plus 10a. All right, so class, what's the first thing we're gonna do? We're gonna do what?
Distribute.
We're going
Subtract
to
8 by 2.
we're going to distribute, right? So we're gonna take the -2 and apply it to the
A.
to the a. And we're gonna take the -2 and apply it to what? Take the negative
3
and apply it to the 3. So -2 is gonna be 18. It's gonna be equal to. We keep the 18. All right, we keep the 18. So -2 times a is going to be what?
-2a.
-2a. Very good. -2 times 3 is going to be what?
Negative.
Negative what?
-6.
-6. Very good. Plus what?
10a.
Plus 10a. Very good. Plus 10a. Good. And then we have, what else? We have, what are we gonna do at this point?
Group the like terms.
Group the like terms. Very good. So the like terms are gonna be what? We're gonna circle the a's. So it's gonna be what? -2a and what? Positive 10a. We group them together. Boom, boom. It's gonna be what? -2a plus what? 10a. What else are we gonna do at this point? We're going to
Bring the 18.
it's gonna be bring the 18 now. It's gonna be equal to 18 minus what? Minus what? Minus 6.
Minus 6.
How do we do that? We had to take the 18 and bring it what? Bring it down. Take the -6 and bring it
And bring it down.
Bring it down as well. Let me do this right. Let me be consistent. We're gonna keep it. It's gonna be there and there. And this is going to be -6. Okay. And so what do we have at this point? It's going to be equals to what? What is 18 minus 6?
12.
18 minus 6 is going to be
12.
It's going to be equal
Plus
to
8.
Going to be equal to 18 minus 6 is what?
12.
12.
12. Very good.
12.
12. And then
So it'll be 12 plus
80.
we said 18.
12 plus 8a.
18 minus 6. So 18 minus 6 is what? 12.
12.
And then -2a plus 10a is what?
Positive.
-2a plus 10a is what?
Positive 8.
Positive 8a. Very good. Positive 8a. All right.
See, Mr. P,
Do
when
we
you change a
understand?
variable,
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else understand this? Let me know if you understand this, please.
I do.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Take.
sir.
All right, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me try this again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp if you're done with writing this down. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Those of you who are new, my number is 426-8891. Again, for those of you who are new, my number is 8891. I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. All right. Lexi, where's Lexi? Where's Lexi? Rihanna, can you hear me? Rihanna, can you hear me? Where's Rihanna? Can't hear from Rihanna. Shaved Harris, have you sent in your work? Shaved Harris?
I'm sending it now.
Okay, and Rashid Wilson, have you sent in your work?
I'm sending it now.
And Randolph Bethel, have you sent in your work, Randolph?
No, sir, I'm still writing.
All right. Who all has finished writing? Let me know, please.
Me.
I am.
Who had already sent in
I
their
am.
work? Who already sent in their work? Let me know, please.
I did.
I already did.
I sent mine in.
I did.
Take
I
a picture
did.
of your work
Okay.
and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's what I said.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
so when we times the negative number on the outside of the bracket with the number in the bracket, it makes it negative when you bring it down?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
Mr. Petit, I have a
thank
question.
you.
Yes, what's your question?
So what if you put 8 instead of 8 plus 12 instead of putting 12 plus 8? That'd be wrong step.
It'll be correct because addition is commutative. The way you write it doesn't matter.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah, Lamar asked the same question. Leia, have you sent in your work? Yes, Leia.
Pardon me?
Have you sent in your work as yet?
No, sir.
So you need to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. There are persons inside this class, just like Alea, who haven't sent in their work.
I'm
Take
still.
Pardon me,
Take
Mr.
a picture
Petit.
of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Sorry, Mr. Petit.
I've been saying that for
I
the
sent
last
in my
5
work.
minutes. Take a picture of your work
I
and send
sent.
it to me via WhatsApp. All right, so
I don't know.
what I need you to do now is I'm gonna put 2 questions on the board. You're going to answer this in the chat. Where?
In the chat.
In the chat, which
In the
means
chat.
do not. You mean
Hello?
you can put
Excuse
inside
me,
your
Mr. Petit.
book for. Give me 1 second. You can put inside your book for working, but put your answer in the chat, okay? Go ahead, Chanel, you have a question?
Okay, I just was asking. So you see how for number 6 you put 12 plus 8. Why you put a plus instead of a negative? Because
you take the sign of the bigger number. So you
okay.
subtract them and you take the sign of the bigger number. And
Okay.
it's not okay, Chanel. You know better than
Yes,
that.
sir.
So I'm gonna put number 1 and number 2 in the chat. I mean, not in the chat. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And then I want you to go ahead and try it, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So it's gonna be number 1. And this is going to be, I am going to say, let's say if we have, 7 R all over C to the 3rd power. All right. We want to square that. That's going to be the first question. It's question number 1. And the second question is going to be number 2. Second question is going to be 19 minus 2 from bracket B plus 2 plus 11 plus we're gonna have plus 12, let's say 11 A, well B. All right, just those two. I need your answers inside the chat for me, please. Number 1 and number 2. Go ahead and answer them inside the chat for me, please. Number 1 and number 2.
Me and Rand is in our book.
Where you is B, young man? For the 100th time, answer it inside of the chat. If you want to do the working in your book, you can, but answer it inside the chat. That's what I said. Rashad and Flair, have you sent in your work?
Pardon me?
Are we
On the
supposed to
last
write
part
right now?
Okay.
in the chat.
On the last part, Mr. Petit.
Okay. Put your hands inside the chat for me, please.
Mr. Petit, I can't write that in the chat.
If you write inside the
The
chat,
first one.
so all you need to do, like you have to say 36, right? X. You're gonna say to the power of, use that arrow, 2. You're gonna put a slash, y to the power of 6. That's how you write it. Understand? So to the power of, you use like an thing I'm saying. That shift 6 sign. Put your answer inside the chat, please. Put your answer inside the chat. For number 1 and
Like
number
that?
2. Yeah, like that, like this. Like this. Skylar Hall, where's Skylar Hall? Where's Skylar Hall? Skylar, can you hear me? Where's Skylar? Where's Skylar? Where's Skylar? Can't hear from Skylar. Tanisha, Virgil.
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your workers yet?
I'm still writing that.
You need to take a picture of your work and send it once you're done. Matthias Turngrass. Matthias Turngrass. Matthias Turngrass, can you hear me? There are persons in here who would not answer. If you're in here, you have to answer me when I call your name. Otherwise, what does that mean? That means that you're not paying attention. Makai, where's Makai?
Yeah.
Do you understand what you're doing for this or no?
Yes, sir.
So have you sent in the work?
Yes, sir.
Or who phone? Your mother's phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Malaya Major, where's Malaya Major?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in the work?
I have my phone at the moment.
Are you writing this down?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Trinasia Rule, where's Trinasia Rule?
Hiya.
Have you sent in the work?
Yes, sir.
Have you answered the question in the chat?
I working it out.
Michaela Maki, do you understand what to do?
Sorry, Mr. Petit.
Michaela Maki, do you understand what to do? Where's Michaela Maki? Michaela, can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear from Michaela Maki.
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
I got my answer for the fractional bit, but I don't know how to like write that in the group, like with the exponent and everything.
Okay, I showed how to write it like this. 36x.
Oh.
Yeah, write it like that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jaden Bradshaw.
Yeah, sir.
Have you put your answer inside the chat?
I'm working on the second one.
All right, good. Okay,
Sorry, Mr. Petit.
where's Adrian Knowles? Adrian? Where's Adrian Knowles? Adrian, have you sent in your workers yet? Adrian Knowles, have you sent in your work? Have you? What's your number? The number that you're using to send the work.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I sent mine.
Thank you, Sanika. Adrian or Adrian? Adrian Knowles. What's the number you're using to send me to work? So,
Mr. Petit, sorry. Excuse me,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Petit.
Go ahead.
Is there a previous slide before this?
No, this is the first slide.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, so have you all put your answers inside the chat? Let me know if you have already put your answers inside the chat, please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. I worded
Yes,
mine
sir.
because
I
I
put my
didn't know how to
answers.
put it in.
I put my
Okay.
first one in.
Okay,
I
good.
put my answers in the chat.
All right, what we have for number one? For those of you who did it, number one. Yeah,
I have
49.
49
r
R
squared
all
c to the power of 6.
49 r squared
Let me say Z.
Over Z.
c to the power of 6. Why is it 49?
Because 7
7
times
times 7 is
49.
49.
49, very good. And r squared, because we apply the 2 to each term, so we apply the 2 to 7, we apply the 2 to r, we apply the 2 to z to the third power. So it's gonna be c6, right? So 49 r squared z to the 6. And then, how many persons got this for number one? Let me know, please, if you got this for number one.
Me.
I did.
Me.
I got that.
Excellent, excellent.
Me.
Only 3 persons. Anyone else got this for number one? 49 r squared z to the 6.
I did.
I got that.
I did.
I got that for number one.
Very good.
I get
Okay.
it.
Now, for number two, what y'all get? For number two. Number two.
15. 15
I got
minus
15.
15 take away 13.
What?
15 minus 9B.
I have 15 plus 9B.
Oh boy. What's the answer for number 13? For number two. What's the answer for number
15 plus 9B.
Plus 9B because
15 plus 9B.
15 plus
9B.
Oh, plus.
plus or take
yeah, we
away?
take the sign. Plus because we take the sign of the bigger number.
I forget bigger
Okay.
number.
Okay. All right. So what the first one we're gonna distribute the -2, so it's gonna be what? B 2. So -2 times B is gonna be what? It's gonna be 19, right? -2 times B is gonna be what? -2B, right? And then -2 times, oh, that's too much. -2 times 2 is what? -2 times 2 is what?
4.
-4, right? -4.
Negative.
Plus what? Plus 11 what?
B.
11B, very good. It's gonna be equal to, we group them together. And so we have 19 minus 4. What is 19 minus 4? That's gonna be what?
15.
15. And then -2B plus 11B is gonna be what? Positive what?
13.
Oh, you get 13.
9B.
9, because you subtract, right?
It's 9.
11 minus 2. That'll be 9B. All right. And that's how we got that. Anyone got 15 plus 9B for the second one? Let me know if you got that, please.
I got 15
Yes,
plus
sir.
9B.
Okay, very good.
I got that.
I did.
Very good.
I get it.
All right. Good. So that was that first section. Let me unmute certain people. Put an I inside the chat if you understand how to do these questions. Again, put an I inside the chat if you understand how to do these questions. Put an N if you do not understand how to do those questions. Again, put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand how to do these questions. We are about to move on to section 2. So again, put an I inside the chat if you understand. Put an N if you do not understand how to do these questions. Okay.
Ari, you could put
Excuse
out.
me, Mr. Petit. May I be excused for 5 minutes, please?
Yes, you can. All right, so what I'm gonna do is let's move on. Okay, so
They would not tell us to do nothing. They can't take me much challenge.
please,
Think.
please make sure that your mic is not unmuted because we don't want to hear your conversation. I promise you we don't. Okay, good. Okay, so that was section 1. Hopefully y'all understand. Let me see. Do y'all understand this or no? Let me know, please, if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
How to
sir.
do this.
So,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay, by and
Yes,
large,
sir.
we do understand it. So let's move on to section 2. If anyone who do not understand this, just go to my YouTube channel. By the way, I should let y'all do that right now. So I'm gonna so I want you to do let me put it inside the chat, everyone. So my YouTube channel is the openhandedclassroom.com. Sorry, the Open Handed Classroom. So what I want you to do right now, so you wouldn't forget, this is my YouTube channel. Go on this YouTube channel and subscribe so that you wouldn't. So when I post the class video, you could be able to be notified.
So I already subscribed.
Already subscribed? Good. If you're not subscribed, quickly go to YouTube and subscribe to this YouTube channel, the Open Handed Classroom, so that when I post the classes, you would be able to get it. So please quickly go over there and subscribe.
What's it called again?
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. The Open Handed Classroom. You could see 2 hands put together with a bunch of symbols with education. So go ahead and subscribe.
Mr. Petit, you famous on YouTube?
I'm not famous. I barely have 1,000. All right, so section.
I'ma call my friends on the game, him to go help you with that.
Okay, so section number 2. Okay, so section number 1 was algebraic expression. We did that pretty well with that. What I want to do right now is I want us to look at unit rate and total cost. So unit rate and total cost. So let's say this is very easy. I don't even know why they put this on this exam. This is too easy. I probably only gonna do like 1 example of this, 1 or 2, 1 maybe 2. Unit rate and total cost. So the question states that 5 apples. 1, 5 apples.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Maybe excuse for a couple minutes, please.
Quickly.
Yes,
5 apples cost $3.20. $3.20. Okay. Calculate the cost. Calculate the cost of 8 similar apples. So 5 apples cost $3.20. Calculate the cost of 8 similar apples. This is very easy, not hard with this at all. So let's go ahead and, like I said, I probably only gonna do like 2 questions of this, maybe 2 or maybe just 2. I think 2 is gonna be fine.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, you see my question?
Your question. I don't see a question. In the chat?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't see a question. Send it again. Okay. Go ahead, Amia, read this question for me, please.
5 apples cost $3.20. Calculate the cost of 8 similar apples.
Good. And Trinasia Rule, can you read this question, please?
Five apples cost $3.20. Calculate the cost of 8 similar apples.
8 similar apples. Okay. How are we gonna answer this question? Like I said, this is not difficult. So how are we gonna answer this question?
Find the cost of one apple.
We have to first find the what?
The cost of one apple.
Very good. The cost of one apple. So that's the unit rate, right? So how are we gonna find the unit rate? So the unit rate.
Divide.
Very good. So we're gonna say the cost of one apple is gonna be what? Cost of one apple is gonna be what?
5 divided by
So we
3.20.
have $3 and what? 20 cents divided by what? Divided by what?
5.
Divided by 5. And what is that? $3.20 divided by 5. Which again? Can you divide it? Let's go ahead and divide this. 1 point what? So
$1 and 50
5
cents if you round it off.
5 into $3.20. How many times does 5 go into 32?
6.
6 times. 5 times 6 is what?
30.
30. Minus. 5 times 6 is what? 5 times 6 is, I'm sorry, 5 times 6 is 30. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 3
Can you
is
check
0.
my answer in the chat?
Someone already have an answer inside the chat? Okay. Then we bring down the what?
The 0.
Down to 0. It's gonna be 0 point. Okay, I think I have to do this the right way. I don't want to skip any steps. So let's not skip steps. So how many times does 5 go into 0? 5 go into 3?
6 times.
5 goes into 3, 0 times. So it's going to be
0.
3 minus 0. 3. Then we bring down the
2.
2. We put the, there's no point up here. How many times does 5 go into 32?
6.
How many times does 5 go into 32?
6.
6 times. Very good. What is 5 times 6? 5 times 6 is
30.
what?
30.
30, very good. And 32 minus 30 is what?
2.
2. Let me bring down the
0.
0. How many times does 5 go into 20?
4.
4. 4. 5 times 4 is what?
20.
20. Rashid Wilson, that background thing is annoying. So you have to make sure your background noise is not that high. Ideally, it should not be on. So 0 minus 0 is 0, and 2 minus 2 is 2. So what's the cost of one apple? What's the cost of one apple?
64 cents.
64 cents. Very good. So 64 cents. Okay. 64 cents. So 64 cents. How do we get that? We took the cost of 5 apples and divided by 5. So it's going to be 64 cents. So we're done, right? Or we need to find the cost of what? 8.
The 8 apples.
8 similar apples. It's going to be 8 similar.
What does similar mean? Like
when they say
just
similar,
mean-
when they say similar, can someone help out? What do we mean by 8 similar apples? What does that mean? It's the
In
same.
this instance,
It's the same
Close
price.
to.
It's the same price. Same price.
Just
Yes, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
So why don't they just say congruent apples?
You wouldn't say congruent apples. You just sign. You looking at sides. Sides. You're not looking at sides of quadrilateral, right? Congruent is really for measurement, right? Right. So let me
Yes,
do
sir.
what? 8 times 64 is what? 8 times, not 64. 8 times 64 cents is what? So
$5.12.
what's y'all got?
$5.12.
Anyone else got that?
Yes, sir.
So 0.64. 0.64. It's multiplied by what? Multiplied by 8. 8 times 4 is what? 8 times 4 is what?
32.
8 times 4 is? 8 times 4 is?
32.
32, very good. So put the 2 down and put the 3 above. 8 times 6 is what?
48.
8 times 6 is what?
48.
48 plus 3.
51.
So 48, 49, 50, 51. Put the 1 down and put the what? 5 above. 8 times 0 is what?
0.
Plus 5.
5.
5. It's going to be 5 points, what? 1, 2, right? So the answer is $5
and
12 cents.
and 12 cents. Very good. $5 and 12 cents. So if 5 apples cost $3.20, what is the cost of 8 similar apples?
$5.12.
$5.20
$5.12.
Good. Do you all understand this or no? Let me know if you all understand.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, go ahead.
Yes.
For the division, I thought you normally just like if the first number can't go into it, you just go to the next one to see, and it'll still give you the same answer. Or is
Yeah,
it different?
it'll still give you the same answer, but I wanted to show where we got the 0 from.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, I want to show you where we got the 0 from. Is there anyone who do not understand this? If anyone who do not understand this, if you do not understand. Yes, go ahead.
I do understand, right? But when I put 5 divided by 3.20 in my calculator, I got a different answer. Is there something I could be putting in wrong in the calculator?
No. Put in the opposite way. 320 divided by 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyone else who do not understand? Anyone else who does not understand this? I have a question.
See, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead, Akira.
Why did you divide by
Say it again. Why did I divide by
5?
Oh, because I'm trying to find the cost of 1 apple. And I know that 5 apples cost $3.20. So it's because they say 5 here, I'm going to use the 5 to divide by 320 because I see 5 here. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Okay, because so you're always going to use this number to divide by this number. So because it says 5 apples cost 320, I want to find the cost of 1 apple. I have to, so I'm basically taking the cost of 5 apples and sharing it equally to find the cost of 1 apple. So it's going to say, we're going to say 320 divided by 5. So if this number was 7, we're going to divide 320 by 7. If this number was 8, we're going to divide 320 by 8. So whatever this number is, you use it to divide it by this. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So we have to use this number. Do I need to do another example or this is clear?
Next example, please.
A next example? Okay, let's do another example. Another example. Let's say we have, give me another fruit. I don't want to use apples anymore. Give me another fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit, wow.
Banana.
Strawberry.
Great
Strawberries,
apple.
wow. 4
pineapple.
pairs. 4 pairs.
Banana.
So y'all, 4 pairs cost $2.28.
Of all fruits, wait.
4 pairs cost $2.28. Calculate the cost of what?
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
what is fruit so boring?
My fruit boring?
Yeah, like strawberries or something.
It's not very sad.
I like pears.
Thank you. Of 7 similar pairs.
I ate one of those, and I don't know, for some reason they be stinging my tongue.
Okay, that's all I want you to do. Put your answer inside the chat. With my boring fruit, okay, put my answer inside the chat. Let me see if you get it right. Jada says mango. Mango is delicious, by the way. Like, no one, except for the hairs that could be on your.
You ain't lying about that.
But they're delicious. Okay.
Peach mango.
All right, put your answer inside the chat for me,
Mango
please.
better.
Put your answer inside the chat, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat, please.
Mr. Petit, do you always have to add the 0?
Yes, you also have to add a 0. Yes, you also have to add a 0 because of the decimal point.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. You for the heading, put unit rate or unite.
Oh my goodness, that's a unite. Wow.
I was wondering the same thing, but I say he's the
Wow.
teacher.
It's unit rate. Thank you. Why did I put unit rate? Okay, what is the
And I
unit
read
rate?
it just
Oh my goodness. What is the unit rate? What do we mean by unit rate?
The
What is it?
unit rate is how much
per
it costs.
one. Per
Cost,
one.
cost for one. That's what unit
Yes, sir.
rate means. Cost for one. Unit rate is cost for one. All right.
I put my answer.
All right. Who else put their answer inside the chat? Put your answer
did.
inside the chat, please. Put your answer inside the
I
chat.
did.
It's
Put your
0.57.
Put your answer inside the chat. Put your
And
answer
then
inside the chat.
the full
I
answer.
also put my answer in the chat.
All right. Again, put your answer inside the chat for me, please. 228. Again, put your answer inside the chat. Why only like a few persons put their answer? Is this difficult?
Give us a minute.
Give us a minute. You ain't got a minute in your exam. You have to be able to do this in 5 seconds. All right. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat. The first thing that I'm going to do, while y'all take forever to do this, is I'm going to find the cost of one apple. I mean, of one pear. Cost of one pear. That's going to be equal to cost of one pear is going to be equal to 228 divided by what? Divided by what?
4.
Divided by 4, not 7. All right. And so let's go ahead and divide it. So we say 4 into 228. What y'all get when y'all divide them?
57.
0.57.
57 cents.
57 cents.
Very good. How many times does 4 go into 2? 0 times,
0.
right?
0
4
times.
times 0 is 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2. We have to put the decimal point. Bring down the.
Bring down the 2.
Bring down the 2. How many times does 4 go into 22?
5.
5 times. 4 times 5 is what?
20.
20. 22 minus 20 is what? 2.
2.
Bring down the 8. How many times does 4 go into 28?
7.
7. 4 times 7 is what?
28.
28, very good. So we have 28 minus 28. And that gives us what? 0 point. 0 point what?
57.
0.57. So that's 57 cents, isn't it? How many persons got that? 57 cents.
Me, I got it.
I get
Me.
that.
I did.
Now tell the
Multiply
truth
by
and
7.
shame. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Now, how many persons got that?
Me, I got it.
Nublius.
Now
I got
multiply.
it.
Now multiply
I got
by
it.
7.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Now we want to figure out what is the cost of 7 similar pairs. What y'all got for that one? 7 similar pairs.
$3.99.
$3.99.
$3.99. 7 similar. 7 similar. 7 similar pairs. So all we have to do is we have to do what? We already divided. It's gonna be equal to what? 0.7, right? Multiplied by what? The unit rate, which is what? 0.57.
7.
57, which is gonna be equal to
$3.99.
3.99.
So we say 0.57 multiplied by what? 7. 7 times 7 is what?
49.
49.
49. Put the 9 down.
Carry the 4.
Put the
Carry
4.
That gives you
4.
30.
7 times 5 is what?
35 and then plus 4 is 39.
Very good. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 4 is 39. Put the 9 down. Put the 3 above. 7 times 0 is
0.
plus 3.
Then add the 3.
Add the 3. Add the 3. So our answer here, the cost for 7 similar apples is going to be what? $3.
$3.99.
$3.99. How many persons got that? Let me know if you got that $3.99.
I got that.
I got it.
Excellent.
I got that.
I did.
I got that.
Anyone else? Let me know.
I got it.
I did.
All right. That's what I want you to do. Take a picture of your work and
I
send it to
did
me
too.
via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need you all to do that right now. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You didn't send me yesterday's notes, so I need you to take a picture of yesterday's notes as well as today's notes and send them to me. You understand me, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Adron Knowles, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Adron Knowles, you need to do that. You can't just be here not doing your work. That don't make sense. Duanisha Adderley, have you sent in your work?
Yes, I'm sending now.
Okay, good.
$4 seems like a good deal if you ask me.
And okay. And what else? Duanisha, I don't recognize your number, so what I need you to do is put your name. Put your name when you send the stuff.
Come on.
Put your name when you send your work.
Okay, I will.
Torika Curtis. Torika Curtis.
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
Yes, sir.
I don't recognize your number, so put your name. If you're new, please put your name to your messages, because some of you I don't recognize the number. All right. Rashid Wilson, have you sent in your work? Rashid Wilson, have you sent in your work? I can't have from Rashid Wilson. Shavarian Moss, where are you?
Rachel.
Do you understand what we're doing, or are you lost?
I understand.
So you have to participate in class, right? You can't just be here and not participate in. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
So if I ask a question, you have to respond. You can't just be here and not responding. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Are we done or no? Let me know, please. If we're finished. If you're finished.
Yes, sir.
Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? What I want you to do is I want you to do these quizzes that's inside the chat. First of all, once I put this quiz inside the chat, you're gonna put started inside the chat. Again, once you've started the quiz, put started inside the chat. The quiz is gonna be played. Everyone should get 100 on these quiz. Please do not ruin our streak of 100s by getting less than 100. So make sure once you've started the quiz, Aiden Bean, once you've started, put started in chat. And the quiz shall be placed inside the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, once you've started the quiz, please put started in the chat. There are 3 quizzes. I need everyone to take advantage of those quizzes. Again, once you started the quiz,
Mr.
please
Petit,
put
I
started.
don't see the quiz.
I don't see it either.
You want to see it?
Me either.
You sure?
Now we see.
I see it now.
Okay, once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat.
Still didn't see it.
Open your eyes. Again, once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat. That quiz is going to be on unit rate. Application. I think that's what it, yeah, unit rate. Yeah, that's the one. Y'all already start answering this? There's no way.
I see it now. I see it now, Mr. Fitty.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. I need everyone to do this quiz. Our goal is to make sure that we get 10 out of 10. No one should be getting less than 10 out of 10. This quiz is too easy. No one should be getting less than 10 out of 10. Let me see. It's 3 quizzes. Everyone needs to do it. Is there anyone who need me to resend the quiz? If so, it's inside the
Mr.
chat.
Petit,
Yes, go ahead.
could you send them to my WhatsApp, please? Because they ain't doing on this.
Who's speaking?
Nicaria.
Nicaria.
Yes, sir.
What do you want? What device are you on?
I'm on somebody else's phone.
Oh, you're on a phone. Is it like an iPhone or something like that?
No, sir.
Nicaria. Let me send the link. All right, let's see. Kaino. How can you start us off with an 8 out of 10?
Sorry, Mr. Petit. I'm sorry.
And Aiden, where's Aiden? Where's Aiden? Where's Aiden? Aiden, can you hear me?
Me?
No, there's
Sir?
another.
Yes,
No,
sir.
not
Oh.
Aiden Gray. There's another Aiden.
Which Aiden?
A-I-D-E-N. No. A-I-D-E-N. A-I-D-E-N. That Aiden. A-I-D-E-N. Aiden, you know exactly I'm speaking to him, but he wouldn't respond.
Mr. Petit, you mean me?
No, A-I-D-E-N.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, A-I-D-E-N.
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Rule.
Okay, so you have to respond when I speak to you. Have you sent in the notes as yet?
Yes, sir.
So why are you not responding when I called your name? I had to call your name like 1,000 times. So you have to respond when I call your name, all right, Aiden?
Don't say my score.
You have to redo the quiz, okay, Aiden? Understand me?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
1 second. Aiden, you have to redo the quiz, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Yes, Sashnik.
I put $3.99 and it say the correct answer is 3.99.
Please do not put no symbols or signs. Just put the numbers outright. Do not put any symbols or signs. Just put the numbers. Just put the
You said
decimal
that
number.
right as I was about to submit it with dollar signs. Thank you.
It will accept $sign. It wouldn't accept the cents. It'll accept.
Oh, okay.
It will accept a $sign in front. Is anyone even got 100? Sashnik, how you get 6 out of 10?
Why I get it wrong?
Nathan Patton, very good. Amaya Maki, very good. Tanaya non-home, very
I get
good.
it wrong because I put the $sign and it's still wrong.
Yeah, you probably did the calculations wrong. Xavier Miller, excellent. Kind of Maki.
Mr. Petit, it says that, okay, I put $sign 3.99.
Yes.
It says the correct answer is 3.99.
This is what this is.
It still just take the $sign thing.
Let me check. That's probably question number. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why. Something wrong with that because, I mean, it says right there, $sign 3.99, and it accepts that. So that's what I have as the correct answer. Durante Smith, very good. Caleb Conda, very good. Ralph, please redo your quiz. Everyone needs to get 10 out of 10 on this quiz. Otherwise, you have to redo it. There's no way we need to get 8 out of 10. Annual Estaben, please redo your quiz. Jaden Branchador, please redo your quiz. You need to get a 10 out of 10.
What's my score?
Cleveland, 10 out of 10. Christian Wilson, very good. Makai Fernanda, please redo your quiz.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Mr. Petit, will I get it wrong if I put the $sign in front or just do I just put the number?
You wouldn't get it wrong, but I would advise you just to put the number. Lamar, how in the world you get Lamar McKenzie?
Yes, sir.
Why in the world your answers don't have a point in them?
I trying to follow what going on with test right now. I gonna look at it.
You didn't put no point.
I just see that. Hold on, you could put the points? I thought you said you can't take cents.
I said don't put the $sign. But you have to put 3.20. You have to put 3.99.
Are you looking at my answers? All them thing.
Oh boy. You have to redo that quiz.
Excuse me, Mr. Fatigue. I don't understand because when you was explaining, I couldn't hear you because my sister was being loud in the background.
Okay, do you see the working on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we have, the first thing you have to do is you have to first divide. Divide $228 or $2.28 by 4. That's the first thing you do. After you divide it, okay, we get 0.57. After you divide it, then multiply that answer by 7. That's how we do it. So we divide by 4, then we multiply by 7. We divide by 5, then we multiply by 8. Does that make sense to you or no?
Yes, sir.
So do it like that.
Thank you.
People who are, anyone finished with quiz number 1 and got all right? Anyone finished with quiz number 1 and got all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Try.
Yes, sir.
Good. Anyone finished quiz 2 and got all right?
We finished all of them, Mr. Petit.
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I got both right. I just need to
get all right. So.
Yes,
Mr. Petit, you see it do the same thing again, and I take off the $signs.
I can see right now.
The last
Yes,
two.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Do you still want a screenshot of scores?
Oh
Or
yeah, take a screenshot of your score and send it to me via WhatsApp. I supposed to say that.
Miss Petit,
Sashnik, why are you getting low grades?
Mr. Petit, if you check my answers, they are correct. I don't know what's going on. It's the same answer that it's given back.
No, you're skipping. You skip number 4. You skip number 4. All your answers are right, but you skip number 4. Yeah. And then how you get 7.38? So your number 4 and 5 is wrong, Sashnik. Where is she? What happened? Your mic ain't working? Come on, man. What happened to your mic? All right. Are we done with the quizzes? Let me know, please. Are you done with the first and second one? Let me know if you finished with the
I'm
first
done with the first one. I'm on the second one right now.
Okay,
I'm done
good.
with all 3.
Okay,
I
who's
done
done?
with all 3.
Who else is done with all 3?
Genesis.
Genesis?
am.
Good. All right. All right, perfect. So what we're gonna do here is, once you are finished with the quiz, take a screenshot of the quiz and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you're done with the quiz, take a screenshot of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I want to see your grade. Some people are not doing the quiz. Ajani, are you doing the quiz? Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you doing the quiz? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Can't hear from Ajani. Ajani, are you doing the quiz? Where's Ajani? I can't hear from Ajani. Click it. Ann Jean, where's Ann Jean? And have you done the quizzes yet?
I'm starting it.
You still on it or what? You said
I'm still on it.
still on it. Okay.
Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
I finished the first 2. I got
First 2.
100.
Very good. So do the next ones. Okay. For those of you who are finished with the quizzes, please do the work that's on the screen. For those of you who are finished with the quizzes, please do the work that's on the screen for me. Go ahead.
Pardon me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send me the notes, please, for my, since I was late?
Who's this, Malik?
So,
No problem. I'll do that.
thank you, Mr. Petit.
Tyreek, have you done the quizzes? Where's Tyreek? Tyreek, have you done the quizzes? Where's Tyreek? Zania Bo, where's Zania Bo? Can you hear me, Zania?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Have you done the quiz?
Yes, I'm finishing up quiz number 2.
Okay, good. Yes, go ahead. Someone have a question?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Can I leave? Because I have to go.
Yes, you
I
can.
have to go somewhere else.
Someone want me to send the quiz again?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. By the way, for those of you who are finished with the quizzes, please do the work that's on the screen with the pie chart. If you're finished with the quiz, please do the work on the screen with the pie chart. Again, if you're finished with the yeah, if you're finished with that. Okay, good. All right. Let me see. Shavette Harris. That's Shavette Harris. Are you finished with the quizzes, Shavette? Shavette Harris.
I'm on my second one.
Good.
Almost.
Good. Samaya, are you done with the quizzes, Samaya? Samaya, where's Samaya?
I'm doing it now.
Doing it now. Okay, good. Tavari Musgrove. Tavari Musgrove.
Yes, I do. It's still going on.
So doing it. Which quiz are you on?
I'm able to pull number 2 right now.
What did you get on the first quiz?
I think I feel it. I didn't get one wrong right there. I can skip.
No, you have to redo that quiz. You have to redo that quiz. Redo that quiz. Where is
That's why we're doing it right now.
Okay. Where's Ivory? Ivory McKenzie. Can you hear me, Ivory? Where's Ivory?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
No, so not yet.
So Ivory, you started off very well, but now you're not sending me the work. What's happening? You have to take a picture of your work and send it to me, Ivory.
Mr. Petit, we writing this?
Yes. Ivory, take a picture of your work and send it to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Where is Empress? Have you finished your work as yet?
Yes, sir. Pardon?
Have you finished the quizzes as yet?
Yes, sir. Long time. I on the
You on the
class.
exercise? Okay. Who else is on the pie chart question? Who else is on the pie chart question?
I am.
Me.
Crimson. I want to hear Crimson.
I'm on the pie
I
chart.
am.
I don't know what's going on with my keyboard.
Oh, why don't you do it off your phone?
I'm also on the pie chart.
Okay. Okay. Devin Barr. Devin Barr, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So Devin, why are you not sending in your notes?
Why you sending the notes? No, I leave my book by the shop and I can't find my other book.
No, I haven't received it. I haven't received your notes in a while. Where's your notes? That's what I'm asking you for.
They in my blue book.
Why haven't you sent the notes, Devin? That's my question. How many
I
times I
lost my
keep
blue
on?
book and I can't find it.
Devin, please be careful how you respond to me. Respond to me like a student. So let me try it again.
Sorry.
Why
Yes,
haven't
sir.
you Why haven't you sent in your notes?
Because I lost my blue book.
So because you're irresponsible.
My
So,
blue book has all my
so
notes.
what are you doing right now as we speak?
Doing the quiz.
So how about the notes? What are you writing the notes on right now?
A different book.
So why haven't you sent that work to me? That's my question.
I send that work
When did you send it?
just now.
What's the number?
Mr. Petit, I'm done with the quiz.
What's the
8228300.
What is number? What's the number?
8228300.
822.
8300.
Okay. I only see that for the day. Where's the ones for the rest of the notes? So you lost your book.
They in my blue book.
Where's your blue book?
Yes, sir.
You lost that?
I can't find it. I gotta look for it. Yes, sir.
You can't lost your notebook, Devin. So if you can't find it by the week old, you have to write all them notes again. And you don't want to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
So make sure find that book.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take a
sir.
screenshot also of your grade. I also say take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Katavia Markfi.
Excuse me, Mr.
1 second. Katavia Markfi.
Yes,
Where's
sir.
Katavia?
Yes,
Katavia.
sir.
Katavia Markfi. Katavia, can you hear me? Where's Katavia? Ayana from Batavia and Jed Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where is Lakeithra? I think that's Lakeithra Neely. Lakeithra, are you there? Where's Lakeithra? Lakeithra, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I could.
Say it again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
The word is either yes or no. So can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you sent in your work?
I can send it right now. I already sent in the notes.
Okay. So what quiz are you on?
The first one, it didn't allow me to do it.
How about the second one?
I'm doing it now.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and answer these. All right. Go ahead. Sasha, can you read the question for me, please?
You said Sashanik, sir?
Yes.
Okay. There are only pink, orange, gray, and purple crayons in a box. The pie chart gives information about the number of crayons of each color. A. Calculate the fraction of pink crayons.
Very good. So what is going to be the fraction of pink crayons, class? It's going to be the fraction of pink crayons.
It's
90 over 360, and then we have to simplify it down.
Very good. 90 over what? 360.
360.
Very good. 90 over 360.
It would just be 1/4.
So why do we use the 90? Why do we use the 90? Why is the 90 used? Because what? This is what? Pink is 90. And what gives it away that it's 90? What gives it away that it's 90? What gives it away?
The box.
The box.
The box. Very good. The box. Next, we cancel the what?
Zeros.
We cancel this 0 with that 0. So we're left with what?
9 over 36.
Very good. 9 over 36.
9 over 36.
Very good. What are we going to do at this point?
Find the GCF.
We're going to divide. So 9 divided by 9, right? And then 36 divided by 9. All right. That's going to be equal to.
Oh, wow.
9 divided by 9 is what? What is 9 divided by 9, class?
1.
1. And what is 36 divided by 9?
4.
4. So it's 1 over 4. Did anyone else get 1 over 4? Let me know, please. If you get for 1.
I did.
Very good.
Yes, sir, but I misended it by 3 divided.
Okay. All right. Now, find the angle used for orange. The angle used for orange is going to be what? 360 minus what?
You have to add all the other 3.
Yeah, I have to add all this. So I have to add what? 90 plus what? Plus 50 plus what? Plus 130, right? And this is going to be what? 0 plus 0 plus 0 is going to be 0. 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 3.
17.
17. Put the 7 down, put the 1 up. 1 plus 1 is 2. So it's going to be 360 minus 270, which is what?
90.
360 minus 270. That's going to be 90. Very good, 90. Good. Now write the ratio of, so it's going to be 90. Obviously, it's not drawn the scale at all. Write the ratio of gray to orange in simplest form. So gray to orange in simplest form. Gray to orange. Gray to orange. What is gray? Gray is gonna be what? 50. What is orange? Orange is what?
90.
90. And so we're gonna be, it's gonna be 90, 50 to 90. So we cancel out what? This with that, so we're left with what? 5
To
to what?
9.
5 to 9. Very good. 5 to 9. And then we have, there are 108 crayons in the box. Calculate the number of purple crayons. So we have to do what? Purple is gonna be what? 130 over what? Over
60.
360, yeah. Of, so multiply, of what? 108 over what? Over 1. We cancel the 0, so we have this 0 cancel with that 0, so we are left with what? 13 over 36. So 13 times 108. And what is 13 times 108? That's going to be what?
30.
13 times 108 is what? 1, 4, 0, 4, all over what? All over
100.
36. Right, all over 36. It's going to be equal to
No, yeah.
1404. 1404 all over 36 is what?
39.
Divided by 36 is 39. So how many purple crayons do we have?
39.
39 crayons. Did anyone get these? Oh no, y'all was just working on the quiz. Did anyone get
I did.
I did.
Kino?
I got all of them right.
Who else
I
got all
got
of them? Who got all of them? Anyone else got all of them?
I
Trayvon?
did.
Trayvon. Put I inside the chat if you did this. If you did this. Put I inside the chat. Let me see. So Makaya, Joel. Okay.
I did it. Sorry for putting
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to health science. We're going to move on to health science and general science. If you are not doing health science or general science, that means that you have to leave. You don't have to stay. If you're not doing health science or general science. But for those of us who are doing health science and general science, we have to stay back. All right.
You could send the quiz to my WhatsApp, please.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I can.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
So if we finish health science and you go on
Good
our
night.
channel, we can leave.
But you have to, if you're doing health science or general science, you have to stay. Health or
Yes,
general.
Mr. Petit.
Health or general. Yes.
How do we get the angles for gray and purple again?
We have to add up 90. No, purple, gray was given. Purple was given. The question start off with that.
Oh,
we just had, yeah,
sorry.
we just had to start off with orange. We just had to find orange. Okay. So gray
Yes,
was
sir, thank
given,
you.
purple was given. We just had to find orange. Okay.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
I was trying to tell you earlier, I sent my notes, but the camera I was using at the time had very poor quality since it was from the computer. So I think I'll wait till my mom comes with like a real camera to retake my notes.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should.
Good night, thank
Good
you.
night, no problem. Good night.
Hold on, you could do for 1 more second. I was on D.
Do what for 1 more second?
The
Oh, you mean the slide? Okay. All right. So what I want us to do is
I got it. Thank you.
No
Good
problem.
night.
Good night. What I want us to do for health science, I want us to actually do a past paper, so that we could get familiar with, you know, stuff. So what does that mean? That means that We won't be taking any notes down. I mean, you could still take down notes, but there will be no note taking. Like, we're not just gonna be writing a bunch of notes today. We're gonna actually be going into a past paper to answer these questions. So the first, I don't know, 20 minutes, we're gonna just be answering these questions. And then I'm gonna give you opportunity to do the quiz on your own. And then once you get a sensible score, then you can leave. All right. So quickly, let's go ahead and answer these questions. So I'm gonna be doing the questions step by step. What I want to do, what I probably should do, this is order 40. I am going to actually put the quiz inside the chat. So I'm going to put the quiz inside the chat. This is the health science quiz. I'm going to put inside the chat.
Excuse me, Mr. P, do I have to do it? Because I'm not in health science.
Who's that speaking?
Yes, Tanika.
What are you in, general science?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to wait till we start general science. All right.
Okay.
And it's not okay. It's either yes or no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the health science quiz inside the chat. If you want to start the quiz before I go over it, and you just want to see, how well you do, you could start the quiz. I am still going to go over the questions. But if you don't want to wait on me and you just want to start the quiz, that is totally fine. Okay. But for those of us who need, you have to get at least 30 on the quiz. Before you can leave. So if you get it and you get 30, then you don't have to stay back. All right. So I'm gonna post the quiz inside the chat. If you want to start it, you can start it now. But I'm gonna be.
So I basically, if I finish that, I can leave.
Yeah, if you finish it and you get above a 30, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go over the question. So the first question says, what structure forms the main component of the human tissues? Is it bones, cells, organs, or systems? The main component of human body tissues. It's going to be what?
Cells.
Cells is the main component. Next question. Which substances speed up the process of chemical reactions in the body? So speed up the process of chemical reactions in the body. That would be, anyone know? Speed up the process.
Enzymes.
Enzymes, yes, enzymes and digestive juice.
Wow, I thought I was gonna fail.
Yeah. All right, which body system uses oxygen to release energy from nutrient in food? Uses energy to release nutrient from food.
Digestive.
And
respiratory system.
Respiratory system.
This is easy.
How many?
Mr. Petit, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So if you get lower than a 30, you could do it over again?
If you get lower than a 30, you could do it over, yes.
Okay.
All right. How does the marrow in the bones aid in the circulatory system? Is it A, it supports the continuous circulation of blood, B, it maintains the constant temperature of the blood, C, it produces cells found in the plasma of the blood, or D, it helps the blood to clot and wound? How does the circulatory aid in the how does the marrow and bone aid in the circulatory system? What y'all think for this one? For this one?
A.
No, not A.
C.
No, C. No.
C.
Who said C? Who said C?
C.
Who said
Savannah.
C? Yes,
Savannah.
it is correct. The bone marrow is where the cells are produced. So the answer is C. Which two bones in the human skeleton are connected to the femur? Is it the carpella and metacarpal, the fibula and tibia,
B.
radius and ulna, or tarsal and metatarsal?
B.
Connected to the femur. You all know what the femur is?
It's a bone in your leg.
What is the femur? Which
thigh,
bone?
the thigh bone.
There's a lot. Not the chin, no. Let me show you all the femur.
Thigh bone.
Because clearly. Who said the thigh bone?
The longest bone in your leg.
Who said the thigh bone?
I did.
Very good. So the femur is the longest bone. If we look at the, y'all can see this picture, right? So
Yes, sir.
if we look at the femur, what bones is connected to the femur? The patella, right? That's the kneecap. And we also have the pelvis, okay? Let's go back to the question. So the question says, what two bones in human skeleton are connected to the femur? That would be what?
The fibula and the tibia.
Yes, I agree with that. Because the fibula and the tibia, these two ones, they are connected to the thigh bone. The correct answer here is what? That would be D. I mean, B. Who said B? If you said B, you're right. All right.
Yeah,
What,
it was Keno.
what happens in the body when peristalsis takes place? Peristalsis. What happened in the body when peristalsis takes place?
C, the fluid moving.
The fluid moves through the alimentary canal. Very good. Let's see. Number 7. What food nutrient contains nitrogen? Nitrogen.
Protein.
Proteins. Very good. Proteins. Which characteristic describe the action of a girl shivering in the cold?
Sensitivity.
Sensitivity.
Sensitivity. Very good. D, sensitivity. Which blood group must a person have to be able to safely receive blood from all other groups? Safely receive.
AB.
Oh.
They need to have to receive.
I just found that out because
AB.
that's my blood type.
AB, yes, AB. Number 10, a patient in the hospital was given a blood test. The test results show a very high amount of glucose. What is glucose, by the way?
Sugar.
Sugar. Which organ is most likely to be malfunctioning?
D.
D,
Pancreas.
the pancreas. Yes, the pancreas. Number 11, which statement best describes the action of antagonistic muscles? Antagonistic muscles.
C.
C.
C, they work in pairs to bring about voluntary movements. Yes, it is C. Number 12, what is the function of the septum in the human heart? What y'all say?
C.
C, to separate the chambers left and right. The septum.
Yeah.
Oh, it's separated upper and lower.
I think
No,
so.
C, separate left and right sides. Number 13, the diagram represents the human heart. Which chambers of the heart pump blood away from the heart? Away from the heart. That's
Q
easy.
and R.
No. Blood is getting into it. That pump blood away. It's gonna be what?
RNS. RNS.
No.
PNR. PNR.
No.
It's BA.
PNS.
PNS. Away. Because they're gonna go out. This one is going to go to the aorta. This one is going to go to the rest of the body. PNS. That's B. This is the tooth. Identify the parts labeled W and X.
B.
B, W is the crown.
Yes, B.
X is the root.
Crown and root.
No. I think it's B. Let me see what I have here. It is B. W is the
Yes,
crown and X
crown
is
and
the
root.
root.
Yes, sir.
That's the crown and the root. That's
Only-
B.
W is the crown, X is the gum. W is the normal, X is the dentin. W is the neck. The crown and a root. I just don't feel right.
They didn't show us the gum.
All right, we'll go with B. We'll go with B. That's what I have here.
You showed
okay.
us this last class.
Yeah. What type of teeth is used for tearing food?
Canine.
Canine.
No,
Canines for sure. Number 16, which of the following is an external activity of the body? External activity of the body.
Scratching the scalp.
Scratching.
Scratching the scalp.
Yep, scratching the scalp. What happens in the pharynx as food is being swallowed?
A.
Yes, A. The epiglottis closes the over. Wait. No, close over the windpipe. Sorry.
Yes, the B.
Close, yeah, close over the windpipe. Which of the following? In which of the following organs is alveoli
B.
located? B. Yes, the
Lungs.
lungs. The lungs. What is the name of the structure labeled as?
C.
No, not the pinna. No.
No, that's D.
B.
No.
That's the
B.
No,
cochlea. The
it's
cochlea.
A.
Semicircular canal.
The cochlea.
The cochlea.
Yolas.
The cochlea. The cochlea. Cochlea, not the semicircular. Not the semicircular canal. No. All right. In which structure is wax most likely to accumulate?
Q.
Q.
Say it again.
Q.
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 Just B. Just B. I have A. And the external. All right. It can't be in. That's not right. It has to be. It has to be Q. Let me change that. B. It can't be in the outer air. That don't make no sense. No. In which structure? Okay, right, I have that. I already changed it. Okay. Did I change it to the right thing? Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is B. Next, taste is one of the functions of the tongue. What is another function of the tongue?
B.
A.
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 B.
To form true food in the bolus.
No, that's DA. Is D.
The tongue.
secret.
The tongue does not secrete saliva.
Oh gosh.
B. To
No.
moisten and
B.
digest
B.
food.
No. No.
A.
A.
Oh, A.
The diagram below shows two different activities being carried out. Identify the type of action in each diagram.
This is on my Glock.
C.
C. B is a voluntary action. A is a reflex action. Yes. Voluntary action, reflex action. Very good. So the answer is
C.
it's supposed to be C. B is a voluntary and A is a reflex. Why would I have D? No, it's the other way around. This is C. Okay, next. Number 23. Where in the human body is the master gland located?
The cranium.
The cranium.
A.
Very good. No, the cranium. Master gland is located in the cranium, in your brain. What happens if the skin is cut and bacteria gets into a wound?
An infection develops.
C.
C. An infection develops. In which human body is the ovum produced? In which human body structure is the ovum produced?
D.
B.
B.
C.
C. The uterus.
The uterus.
The uterus.
Yes.
The ovary. Inside the ovary. Okay. The diagram shows the human brain and the spinal cord, which letter points to the part which controls speech and memory.
E.
D. D.
A.
A.
B.
B.
Or C.
Is B.
B.
D. D.
B.
A. It's A.
It's A. Who said A?
Ronaldo.
Very good. Speech and memory. The diagram shows the part. The diagram shows parts of the digestive system. Which structure is a secretion which emulsifies fat?
P.
No, not P. This is the
Q.
no.
R. The liver.
R. The liver. Very good. The liver produces bile. Wait. Produces a secretion which emulsifies. No. Bile is stored in the liver, but it's produced in where? The gallbladder. The gallbladder.
Q.
So
I said
it's gonna
that.
be Q. Yeah, the Q. This is the pancreas, is the gallbladder. So it is stored in the liver. So yeah, manufactured and stored in the liver, but it is produced in the gallbladder. So it's gonna be Q. Let me see if I have the right. I have C here. C is R. Which structure produces a secretion? Let me check that. Where is bile stored and produced? Let's check it. Okay, bile is produced by the liver. Oh, I added it other way around. So it is produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. So, yeah, produced in the liver, stored in the gallbladder. So let's do that again. So that means that it's stored in the gallbladder, Q, and it's produced by the liver. So the correct answer is going to be C. So it's produced by the liver. All right, number 28. Which structure found in the walls of the small intestine increases the surface area for absorption and nutrients?
D.
D, the villi. Who said that? D, the villi.
Me.
Very good. Urine is a mixture of several substances. What substance is not normally found in urine?
Salt.
A.
Salt.
Glucose.
Salt is found
Glucose.
Glucose is not normally found in urine. The only time glucose is found in urine is if you have what?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Very good. Which line points to the part of the human female reproductive system which dilates during birth?
S.
S.
S. Boy, if any of y'all girls got this wrong, why have R?
Well.
Well, let me see.
Look who we've got here.
Let's skip that one. Number 31. Which one? I have to check that one. I think it's I have R for some reason. Okay. Which one shows the correct path of urine as it passes out? It will be what?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
D.
It'll be what? Yes, someone have a question?
When we finish this, you could go back over it because my screen was going black.
Okay, no problem. So it's gonna be what? Which one shows?
Kidneys, urethra, bladder, and urethra.
D.
D, yeah,
D.
D. The kidneys, urethra, bladder, and urethra. And then number 32. This is a good one. A simple bacteria is capable of dividing once every 20 minutes in suitable conditions. Starting with a single bacterial cell, how many bacterial cells will produce in 2 hours?
64.
Now 2 hours. 2 hours
64.
is how many minutes? That's gonna be what? 180 minutes?
120 minutes.
120 minutes.
120 minutes, yeah. So if the cell is divided once every 20 minutes, how many cells would be produced in 2 hours? The answer is definitely D, 64. Now, the diagram shows human sperm cell. Which letter points to the part where the X chromosomes would be found? That's easy. Where would the X
B?
chromosome? Who said B?
I did.
Why you said B?
Because you see, like, you would think that it would be inside the middle, like the head, you know?
Okay. It's in the nucleus. You're right. It's B. It's definitely B. Which body organs produce both spermatozoa and testosterone?
Testes.
C. Yeah, that's correct. C. And
You're a male and you don't know that.
which term describes the sudden release of semen from
A. Ejaculation.
A. Oh, yeah, getting touchy. Number 36. The diagram shows a section of a human skin. Which structure produces melanin?
S.
S. S produces melanin.
P.
T.
P.
P.
A.
Melanin. Melanin is
Q.
what?
C.
The correct answer is
Q.
P. So P would be this one.
All
Melanin.
right.
Yeah. Number 37. Which structure in the human body is most likely to be affected by colon cancer? Colon cancer. Colon cancer.
D.
The large intestine.
The large
The large
intestine. The large
I
intestine.
mean, oh
That's the
gosh, yeah.
colon. Number 38. The diagram shows the human eye. Which line points to the virtuous humor? Circle the letter on the diagram.
C.
C. Anyone else?
B.
B.
Protrusium.
It's C. It's
It's
C.
C. It's C. Yes. Number 39. Which stimulus allows the eyes to see objects?
Light.
Light.
Very
Light.
good. Light. Number 40. Which disease of the human skin is caused by a fungus?
C.
Ringworm.
By a fungus? Yes, ringworm. Okay.
It.
I am going to put the quiz inside the chat one more time. You need to get at least what? At least a 30.
20.
At least a 30. Put started inside the chat once you've started the quiz. Put started inside the chat once you've started the
Mr.
quiz.
Petit, I finished it and I got 36 out of 40.
I can see right now. Put
I
started
get
inside the
35
chat.
out of 40. Mr. Pete, I get a 38 out of 40.
I get a
I get
35 out of
39
40.
out of 40.
Let's see. Y'all was doing it with me, I guess.
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Alea, very good. Kaino, very good. Megan, very good.
I got a 34 out of 40.
Cyan, very good. Makaya, you have to redo your quiz. Ethan, very good.
The only one who doesn't have an
Malaya.
email address.
Malaya, Zion, Sanea. Y'all doing very good. Matthias. Oh, y'all seeing these people grades. Let me not show that.
Mr. Petit, my own, like, more up.
What's your name?
Aiden Bain.
Aiden Bain. Okay. All right. Okay.
Good night.
We're gonna do general science. So you all have to do this quiz and get at least a 30. Okay. Get at
Mr.
least a 30.
Petit,
Yes.
I get a 30, Mr. Petit. I get it.
remember how you
Are
tell
you
us
doing
go
are
on
you
the
doing general science or no?
No, sir.
Yeah, you could go.
Later.
Good night. Go ahead.
remember how you tell us go on the student shed, I think it's called, for
Yes.
past papers?
That's correct.
Do they have the answers too?
No, they
Or
don't.
I just, oh gosh.
They don't have the answers. You have to go over the
Because like,
answers.
like I'm not in high school, so like I'm like, how do I know if I'm getting them right?
Yeah, just you could purchase the book. Any science book would help you with the answers. Chai, very good. Asia, very good. Tyler Campbell, you have to redo that. Makai, Fernanda, please redo your quiz. Everyone else has been doing pretty well, but the rest of you have to redo it. Okay, we're gonna move over to general science. So who all is doing general science? Let's do
Me.
general science. Okay, if you're doing general science,
I
then
am.
I am.
we have to do that. We have to do that quiz. So
It's a quiz for general science.
there is a quiz for general science, my friend.
At this point, why I even have my iBooks?
All right, so general science. I think I did all in them. So I think I did all of them, if I remember correctly. Okay, this is 2023. Okay, can y'all see this or no? General science, 2019.
The Petit ain't showing it.
All right, can y'all see it now?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so let's go ahead and
sir.
do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this quiz inside the chat. If you want to start it, you could start it. You don't have to wait on me. So this is going to be general science. All right, this is the general science quiz. Once you start it, you could put started inside the chat. If you want to start it, you know what I recommend? Why don't you all do it with me? I mean, if you want to go ahead, you could go ahead, but if you want to do it with me, that would be good. So that, you could just submit it one time. That's a good way. Okay, so, all right, first question. What type of human cells transport oxygen around the body? That'd be what? Which type of human cells transport oxygen around the body? Shout out for this one.
A.
A, yeah, that's the red blood cells.
A.
Yeah. Which plant cells opens and closes to allow water and carbon dioxide in and out of a leaf? Opens and closes to allow water and carbon dioxide in and out. D, the xylem? No, that's the guard cell.
A.
Yeah, the guard cell. Number three. Can we move?
B.
A substance found in plant cells, but not in animal cells.
C.
No, C is in both.
Cytoplasm.
Cytoplasm is in both.
D.
Protoplasm.
C is in both.
Yes, it's oh shucks.
So it's gonna-
Cellulose.
Cellulose, yeah, cellulose. A, yeah. All right. Which one mollusk is found in Bahamian waters?
The conch. B.
That is gonna be B. Very good. It's a mollusk. What type of mollusk is the conch?
So known as crunch.
Is it bivalve, univalve? What is it?
Bivalve.
No, univalve. It only have one shell. Gastropod. Gastropoda. Identify the food that is not a good protein source.
B.
Potatoes.
We have eggs, peanuts, potatoes,
B.
and steak.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
So C. What are the best sources of calcium?
Milk and dairy products.
Milk and dairy
A.
products. Well, it should have been A, but they didn't give that to you. Milk and dairy. If you ask a vegan like me, I'll tell you A. But, they want the answer they're expecting here is D. Okay, Dennis brought a chicken snack from Bamboo Shack for Maria. The paper bag had grease stains on it. Which food nutrient caused the stains?
Fats.
B.
Fats, very good. Fats. Number 8. A diet rich in carbohydrates and sugar can result in the following. What?
B.
Rich in yes, diabetes. What do we call substances which affect the rate of chemical digestion?
Lipids.
A.
No.
Enzymes.
Enzymes. It's the same question they asked before. Enzymes. By the way, once you get your score, take a picture of your grade and send it to me, please. Once you get the score, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Casey had a slice of mushroom pizza containing 258 calories for lunch. Danny chose the barbecued chicken slice with 386 calories. How many calories more did Danny consume?
One.
You just have to subtract. So 386 minus 258. That's gonna be what? A. Yeah, A. So just subtract 386 and 258. Number 11. Where in the human body does the mechanical digestion occur?
Mouth.
The mouth.
Yeah, the mouth, yeah. Yeah, the mouth. Which process in digestion squeezes the muscles of the esophagus, forcing food downward?
Peristalsis.
Peristalsis, yes, that's D. Peristalsis. Number 13. Which of the following is the correct equation for photosynthesis?
D.
Who's that speaking? Ethan Adderley?
No, sir, that's not me.
Someone was speaking. That's Wilson. Christian Wilson?
Yes.
Very good. You're getting all the answers right. Very good. Let me allow the rest of them to speak. Okay, good. I not only want to hear Christian, I want to hear the rest of y'all answer. Okay, so it's going to be it actually is. So photosynthesis. So Christian, D is respiration. Right? So it's gonna be B. Carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight. Okay, because these are for photosynthesis. Remember, for photosynthesis, you need glucose to be produced. So you need the water, the carbon dioxide, and the sunlight to produce oxygen and glucose. So D is respiration, B is photosynthesis. So the correct answer is definitely B. Number 14. Which of the following is a mixture?
C.
B.
A mixture.
B.
C.
B.
What was number 13?
Number 13
B.
was B. Number 13 was B. Okay, a mixture definitely is gonna be C. A mixture. They are together, but they're not chemically combined. So that's why C is the correct one. What is the chemical formula for sodium chloride?
CO.
No.
KOH.
No.
C. NaCl.
NaCl. NaCl. Which of the following is a suspension?
B.
D. Salad dressing. Which method would be better to separate a mixture of alcohol and water? Chlorination,
B.
distillation.
B.
Say it
The
again. Definitely distillation. You can't, even if you use, Sashanik, how could you filter alcohol and water? Like you can't filter it out. You can't filter, you know what I mean by filtration? Sashanik? Where is she?
A. No,
Sashanik.
sir, I was thinking about Friday weekends.
Oh, okay. No. Distillation B. Which of the following is a solution?
A.
No, A is not a solution. That's a
B.
mixture.
Hot coffee.
Solution.
Salad dressing.
Hot
Oh, no,
coffee.
yes.
Because in hot coffee, what you have? You have the water, the coffee, you have the sugar, and you mix them all together, right? So it's C, hot coffee.
You say salad dressing because he's vegan. Eh?
No, it's not salad dressing, it's the hot coffee for the solution. Number 19. Which of the following provide energy for a food chain?
D.
D, the sun. Very good, the sun. Yeah. A student found a rusty quarter on the ground. What type of change occurred to the quarter?
A.
Chemical change.
A chemical change. Yeah, a chemical change. Which of the following behemoth animals is protected by a closed season?
Crawfish.
Actually, B, crawfish. Crawfish is protected by a closed season. Number 22. Which of the following is an endangered species?
The rock iguana.
Rocky iguana?
Rocky iguana.
Yes.
You mean in the Bahamas?
In the Bahamas, yes.
The Blue Marlin.
No. Rock iguana. Number 23. Which of the following has wavelengths longer than the wavelengths of visible light?
Gamma rays.
No.
Ultra waves.
Ultra waves.
Radio waves. Longer waves. Radio waves. All right. Which of the following is a tertiary level consumer? That one is easy. Tertiary. The owl. Because you have the producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary level consumer. Okay. Number 25. Metals expand when heated. What happens to them when they cooled?
Contract.
They what?
B.
They contract. They contract. Very good. What shape correctly this illustrates the path in which light travels?
B.
B. Light travels in a straight line. Number 27. Use the pictures 27, 28, and 29. Which pictures show objects that are translucent?
6 and 4.
4 and 3.
When we say translucent, what do we mean?
You can see
through.
You
You
can
could
see
see through.
Not transparent. Translucent means what?
4 and 3. You could partially see through it.
You could see through it,
Oh,
but not
3
that
and
clear.
2
But not
barely
clear.
goes through.
But not that
Light
clear.
barely goes through.
Right? So the correct answer would be D. What is D? 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Like you could see the lady, but you can't really see it that clear. Right? Same thing with this. You could see through it, but you can't really see through it clearly. So translucent means you could see through it, but it's not like really, really clear. Kind of like tinted glass. Like you could see through it, right? But not really. So 3 and 4 is correct. Next, which of the following pictures show transparent objects?
C.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Let me see if I got that right. C, 2 and 6, yes. This and the clear glass. Which of the following shows opaque objects? That means you can't see through them at all.
B.
1 and 5.
1 and 5. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Very good. In the desert, a lion stalks and kills another animal for food. What term describes the lion?
Carnivore.
Carnivore. Very good. Which of the following is the correct food gene?
A.
No.
C.
No.
B.
C.
No.
Corn, human.
B. B.
No.
B.
No.
A.
No.
C.
No.
D.
B. It's
D.
B, right?
It's D. It's D.
Oh, D.
You always start with the what? Wait.
Grass.
Eaten.
Wait. It can't be D because D is going to be grass, lion, zebra. The zebra can't eat no lion.
Right.
So
That's
it
why I
can't
said
be D.
C.
It can't be human. The grass eat the human. So it's B. Human eat the corn. Yeah, it's B. Human eats corn. Okay. Sound waves cannot travel in what?
Vacuum.
B.
A vacuum. Can't travel in a
A.
vacuum. Which letter correctly shows the wavelength for the sound created by the speaker? So this is a speaker. Which letter shows the correct wavelength for the sound created
B.
by the speaker?
B.
By the speaker. This is the speaker
No.
right now.
B.
B?
C.
B? B?
D as in dog.
D as in dog?
C.
Okay, the correct answer is definitely D. All right, the wavelength created by the speaker. Okay, next. What do we call the total energy of all particles in a material?
A.
A.
Thermal energy. How hot it is. D. What material would be the best insulator for the handle of a cooking tool to be used when grilling food over a fire?
Plastic.
No, wood.
No, why would you use plastic?
Wood.
Paper.
Wood. The plastic will melt. The temperature at which a liquid becomes a gas is called what?
Condensation.
Boiling point.
Boiling point, yes, boiling point. How do currents transfer heat in the ocean?
Convection.
Convection, very good, convection. In a house, there are 4 lights connected in a circuit as shown in the diagram. Where would you put a switch that would turn off all the lights off? Would you put it at A, B, C, or D?
A.
D.
A.
D as in dog.
D as in dog?
C.
You would put it
B.
right here. Because this would be able to shut all them off. How is a shadow caused?
Light, C. Light
Being blocked by an object.
C.
Very good. C, light being blocked by object.
Excuse me, Mr. Witty.
Uh-huh.
What was the answer for the question above that?
A.
Right.
And then finally, number 40. Which process is used for treating and handling food to To slow spoilage.
Preservation.
Preservation.
What is it? The
Preservation.
Preservation.
Very good. All right, so let me go to these grades. Once you get above 30, you can leave for the quiz. But you have to get above 30. All right.
Yeah, you're 30 tomorrow by God's grace.
Wait. What you get on this quiz?
38 out of 40.
No, I mean on the general science one.
Yes,
So
sir.
far, I only see
39.
I see Cleveland. Okay. Micah, Cambridge, got 40 out of 40. How? Where's Micah? He gone, eh? Micah got all right. Kavana Seymour. Take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me, please. Shavarian Moss, very good. Ethan, very good. Isaiah, very good. Y'all doing
Good night,
very
Mr.
well.
Petit.
Megan, take a picture of your work and send it to me. Ronaldo, very good. Jemiah King, very good. Kamika Cabron, very good. Jaden Branchador, very good. Sanaya Poe, very good. Stavonia Rule, very good. Zion Neely, very good. Krishton Wilson, very good. Aiden Bean, very good. Sayana, very good. Alara Green, very good. Leia, very good. Chai, very good. Trayvon Cambridge, very good.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. The rest of you, please do the same thing. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Most people are getting them right, so that's a pretty good sign. Most persons are getting these stuff right, so that's good. I reposted it inside the chat. You need to get at least a 30 out of that.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Take a picture of your work and send it to me, please, before you go.
I did.
Good.
Mr. Petit, I sent you my work.
You can leave. Very good.
Good night.
Good night. Ivory, what number you on? Or what quiz you on, by the way? Ivory? Where's Ivory? Ivory, can you hear me? Anna from Ivory. Devin Barr, where's Devin Barr?
Yes, sir.
What quiz are you on?
I am on the general science quiz.
All right, good.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Guess what just happened?
What happened?
I tried sending the quiz just now and I refreshed the page.
Wow.
Oh my God, boy.
It's only 40 questions. Calm down. Very good, Kushana.
Mr. Petit, I almost finished.
Good. Very good. Randolph, what quiz are you on? Where's Randolph? Randolph, where's Randolph? Randolph. Devin Barr, you have to redo your quiz. Didn't do too well on that. Where's Devin Barr? Devin Barr, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have to redo your quiz. Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Aiden, where's Aiden? Aiden Rule.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead, Ethan.
I could go, right?
Did you finish both quizzes?
Oh, I can't do the second one right now. I have to do something.
What you mean you can't do the second one? What you mean?
I have to do something.
Something like what?
I have to clean.
Pardon?
I have to clean.
Okay. You can go. Where's?
Good night.
Good night. Where's Katavia Markfi? Katavia Markfi. Katavia Markfi, can you hear me? I can't hear from her. Katavia Markfi, can you hear me? I don't know where she disappeared to. Zion Neely, where's Zion?
Yes, sir.
So, have you done the quizzes?
I had to join late because I had like a bunch of homework to do, but I try to do the health science now, and I
Okay,
only got one little bit of the maths, like the last question.
okay, what number you on a health science quiz?
Number 38.
Okay. And Samaya, where's Samaya? Where's Samaya? Anna from Samaya. Trayvon Cambridge, where are you?
Mr. Petit, I just finished my health science quiz.
What you got in health science?
I got 32.
This is what's your name?
Makai.
Okay. Take a screenshot of it and send it to me, please.
All right.
It's not all right. It's either yes or no, sir. Yes, Trayvon.
You called me?
Yeah, what did you get in your quiz?
36 on both of them.
Okay, you can leave.
Okay.
Jemiah Miller,
Yes, sir.
what happened to your quiz?
I did all two.
Did you send a screenshot of your grade?
No, sir.
You ever take a screenshot of it? You said you did all two of them?
Yes, sir.
What did you get?
I got a 35 for general and a 40 or 31 for health.
Good. Did you take a screenshot of your grades?
I
Do
can
that.
do it right
Take a screenshot and then send it to me. Ajani, where's Ajani? Where's Ajani? Ajani, are you there? Where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
What happened to your quiz? What happened to your quiz, Ajani?
Good night.
Good night. So Ajani, you have to do your quiz, Ajani. What quiz are you on?
Health science.
Ajani, you're not doing the work. You're not doing the work. You haven't sent me the notes for today and you haven't done your quizzes. What happened to you? Hello? Ajani, what happened to you? You have to answer me. What happened to you?
No, sir.
So why are you not doing the work? You have to do the work. You have to send me the work. You understand me, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
And we have to go through this every single night. I don't understand you. Take a picture of the work and send it to me. You haven't even sent me your maths notes for today. Jordan Dames, where's Jordan Dames?
See you tomorrow, by God's grace.
Okay, where's Jordan Dames?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. In the health science, I got a 37 out of 40. And excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
In the health science, I got a 37 out of 40. In the general science, I got a 33 out of 40.
Very good. Take a screenshot of it and send it to me, please.
I did.
Good. Thank you. Very good. And Jordan Dames, where's Jordan Dames? Drusilla knows. Quiz are you on, Drusilla? Drusilla knows. What quiz are you on? Good day. The last one, okay. All right. Kushana, have you done the quizzes? Kushana Store. And Makaya Roca, have you done the quizzes?